watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Boy, your claws is coming to town. He's building his mics. He's adding in lights. He argues with people who bash us Jedi. Boy, your claws is coming to town. He's buying 501st battle packs and shipping them state to state. And people think he's crazy cause he loves Star Wars Episode 8. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Boy, your claws is coming to town.
Hello, boyos. Rich Boy J here, back again with another live stream today. I'm so happy with myself. I actually sat down last night for like 3 hours. Not 3 hours. It didn't take that long. Probably about an hour and a half or so. And I got all these parts right here sorted in front of me. So I'm not going to spend too much of the stream sitting here looking for things. I'm actually going to be able to dive right into the build. If you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, today we are going to be building Jarek's Y-Wing from Brickvault.toys. If you want to build this model for yourself, link is in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. Build yourself one of these Y-Wings. If you're wondering what the heck this is the Y-Wing I've had up until this point. This is basically a hybrid between Brickvright's Y-Wing and Enther's cockpit. I believe that's what that is. Yeah, so like Brickvright's body, Enther's cockpit mod to Brickvright's model. And I've been loving this up until this point, but I figured, why not go all out? Jarek put a considerable amount of work into his Y-Wing, so I'm actually super hype to build his, and I'll actually be able to compare them. Like, I did have to swipe a few parts from this one in order to build this one, this next one. But for the most part, it's intact, so we'll be able to check it out. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. This is also a boyo stream, so if any boyos want to hop in, talk, keep me company, I would certainly appreciate that. Yeah, so let's get to the rundown real quick. We got Mozski, Axidroid, Brick City Whips, Caleb Humphrey, Spiffy Dart, HollowNet, Brickflyer, Smoothly, Saya Bibble, Lego Boy 88, Stome00, Lego Captain Rex, Eggs Benedict, Cumberbuns, RPG Swiper, Jonah, Duck Productions. A lot of people are at school right now. This is more so for European gang. Depending on how much work I get done right now, I might stream later tonight as well once I get off of work. I'm basically doing this early, one, to give people a chance who don't normally get to watch these overseas a decent time to watch the streams, and two, I have to go to work in the middle of the day. So I'm going to work on this and then see how much work I can get done. And if I feel like it tonight, I might hop back on stream and finish this build up tonight. So let's go ahead and dive right into this thing. I'm super excited about this. Right now I have a mostly complete fleet of Rebel starfighters, and this is the least updated one per se. Brickvright's model is awesome, but it's a pretty old model. He designed this a while back, so I'm happy to get an updated model and bring peace, freedom, and security to my Rebel fleet. Your Rebel fleet? Don't make me kill you. What's up, Brits and Peace? That's a great name. That is a wonderful name.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's going on, bro?
Hello. Yeah, this model is definitely super cool.
Do you have it?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's pictures, of course.
I got you. Yeah, I'm super excited to work on this thing. Super excited to check it out. Is that a Cave God Kettle shuttle in the back? Yes, that is. I was actually looking at, so I don't know, let me see what you guys can see. So the Cave God Kylo shuttle is right there. To the right of it is my custom Millennium Falcon. And I didn't even realize this until the other day, but it's actually pretty nice having both of those together because those were the first two vehicles I got from The Force Awakens, which was kind of like a big deal for me, you know, like Star Wars was back, you know, buying that was like when I really started like buying every set. That was basically the beginning of that. So, yeah, it's kind of cool that, you know, you start with those Lego sets and now I have two super detailed models of them. So, just thought that was kind of nice.
Yeah, The Force Awakens definitely sparked my Lego interest again.
Jamie Dore says, peace, freedom, justice, and security through dictatorship and bloodshed. I mean, hey, in the words of Anakin, if that's what it takes. There's nothing wrong with a fascist dictatorship, as long as there's stormtroopers, because stormtroopers are cool. Oh, I'm trying to... Oh, here we go. I'm basically trying to readjust this PDF to zoom correctly. Let's see, fit height. There we go. Alright, we're good. What's up, Lord Vader? Lego Boy 88 says streams over school. Yeah, if y'all are seriously like contemplating whether or not you should be doing school right now or watching the stream, I mean, come on, guys.
Hey.
School is temporary. Streams are forever. Are you gonna tell your grandchildren years from now, oh yeah, I had such a good time at school when I was younger? No. You're gonna tell them about that one time you ditched school to hang out on a Rich Boy J live stream.
They're gonna be like, wow, that famous Rich Boy J was like the president.
Yes, the president of what would be the name of the Boyo country?
The Boyo Nation,
the United Boyo Nations. Yes.
Yeah. The United Boyos of America.
That's gonna make quite the story, you know. Lego YouTuber transcends the community to become president of the world. I like the sound of that. You know what this is like? If you guys have seen Back to the Future. Hey, shout out. We got Brickvault in the chat. Says the whole Y-Wing in one go. So we'll see. I'm hoping I can get a decent amount of it done. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not gonna... I don't have all day to do this. I'm gonna have to end the stream like when I go to work. But, you know, we'll see how it goes for now. We'll see how I'm feeling. It's all good. No pressure. No pressure. Lego Boy 88 says this is the Boyo way. Yes. I will say I feel really good right now. Like, I don't know, like the weather is perfect outside right now. It's like 78 degrees, nice breeze.
Yeah, it rhymed, so you know it's good.
Exactly. It rhymes, so you know it's true.
What were you gonna say about Back to the Future?
Oh yeah. So you know the scene in Back to the Future where Marty goes back to the past, and he's at the restaurant or the diner rather. And
the mayor.
Exactly. Yeah. And he's like, I want to run from there. That's what this moment is like for me right now. Like, y'all timestamp this stream. Y'all are going to see me on TV one day giving the presidential speech. Boyo 20... I have to be 35 to run for president here, so I'll be 35 in 10 years. Alright, so Boyo 2030, guys. Make it happen.
First America, then the world.
Exactly. Step by step, piece by piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen.
I will single-handedly assemble my Boyo nations the same way that I single-handedly assembled Starkiller Base.
Bro, the White House is just gonna be like a full-size Star Killer.
Bruh, that would be amazing.
Sounds like a dictatorship to me.
In the words of Anakin, whatever it takes. Yeah, it actually would be Boyo 2032. I forget. I'm a guy who's 35. Lego Star Wars is my life. I'm running for president. I'm Rich Boy J. I love it. I'm super excited to have this thing built. I didn't have to spend too much money on it either, which is always a plus. I had a decent amount of parts in my collection to start from. I think I maybe spent like $50 to get the rest of the parts that I need for this.
So what made you want to build this?
Is that who I think it is? Holy crap, it is. What the heck? Dude, I swear David's such a freaking ninja with these streams.
Pop in, you don't even see me.
I know, dude. Great question. I don't know, no real reason, honestly. I guess I was just kind of looking at my shelf of Rebel ships, and I was like, that Y-Wing could probably use an update. Because every other one I have Enther's B-Wing, which I think is great. I have Jarek's A-Wing, I have Enther's Y-Wing, and I have Enther's X-Wings. So I was like, let me update my Y-Wing.
Do you have the UCS, like the Lego UCS Y-Wing? The one that
Yeah, I do. I do, actually. It's sitting right up there. I guess I can also compare that too. It's a bit big, but people might care to see like how the details compare. I actually almost forgot I had that.
That's how you know you have too many sets.
For real though. No, like I look around my room. Like the other day I was like picking up some parts from the floor, and I like look over at my shelf of like episode 1 sets, and I'm like, or episode 1 sets and mocks. And I'm like, oh my god, I forgot that I built 5 AATs earlier this year. 3 of them in tan, 2 of them in blue. And I was just kind of like looking at those, and I was like, man, that's freaking, like, shout out to my collection. Young Jay would be so proud of older Jay. Hey, real quick, shout out to Jamie Dore for the $5 dono. He says, I thought it was the Avengers. # whatever it takes. You thought what was the Avengers? Am I missing something? But yeah, I'm super happy right now. It feels amazing outside. I got my fan in here blowing. It feels good. I'm also just happy that I actually took the time to sort these pieces before the stream. Like, I think back to when I was building the Brickvault Zeta class on stream, and oh my, like, I just had the most insane pile of parts in front of me, and it was just... I mean, I love the build. The build looks awesome, but finding all of those dark gray pieces was such a pain. So like everything's nice and sorted in front of me. So I feel like I'm taking an exam that I actually studied for. That's a good analogy. C Bacon says he cut his finger while building the Brickvault V19. Jeez, careful, man. Building mocks is dangerous.
Jay, your Delta Squad's gonna ship next week.
Seriously?
Yeah, I know. I just got the news.
Bro, I am going to make the most extra video whenever I finally get those in. Like, I want to go crazy. I might actually cry on camera. You guys might witness me shed a tear or two.
I thought
everything is about to change.
Yes. Guys, everything.
I didn't think they were even going to get here before Christmas, so it just barely worked out for me.
Coco Emily says, am I going to review Brickvault Zeta? I almost forgot that I didn't review that. I probably should. Especially since I've actually... I built... What's his name? Renegade clones first. I feel I can give some good insight into both of those if you're like thinking about which one you might want to build. The one thing I do want to do before I review Brickvault is actually put the motors in it. I think that's one of the reasons I haven't reviewed it yet.
Are you going to buy any of the new January sets, the 4 of them?
Oh yeah, I'll get all of them. I mean, it's like they're so cheap. It's hard to like justify not buying them, right? Like,
I gotta say, after some more time with the X-Wing, it's actually a pretty poor build. It looks good, but structural-wise, it's pretty flimsy.
oh really? Like, what about it?
So the wings don't stay in place when you put them in attack position.
I did see that in your review, which it's just pretty annoying.
They will start to like collapse pretty easily. But the biggest thing is if you pick up the nose piece, that 2x6 tile just comes off every single time you pick it up.
Oh, I see.
It's just like so flimsy. and it's getting annoying to me now.
It's the price you pay for paying a cheaper price.
Yeah, I'm like almost tempted to make like a revised review because I don't think it's as good as I originally.
Oh wow.
My initial thoughts on. While I think it looks great, you can't keep it in attack position on your shelf without having some sort of stand.
Right.
And then like I said, the main way you hold it, which is usually the front, when you pick it up, it just breaks.
I see.
I don't know. The minifigures are still great, so it's not all bad.
I do want that Dodonna figure. Real quick, shout out to Tokio for the $5 dono. I really appreciate that, man. Jonathan Gorostieta says, hopefully I pronounced that right, bro. Opinion on Minbon. I actually talked about this in a Your Questions Answered somewhat recently. I don't know. Minbon probably isn't, like, out of all the new locations from Solo, I'd say Minbon's my least favorite. It's just kind of a dull planet, in my opinion.
I mean, it's supposed to be.
I mean, yeah, like, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Wait, is that X-Wing the first one without rubber bands?
Yeah,
It is, yeah. I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna mention this.
I guess you'll lose like a bit of that because those rubber bands are sort of what keeps the wings together, if I remember correctly. So if you want to get rid of those, you kind of lose that staying open part.
Exactly. And I don't know, people make such a big deal about the rubber bands. I never, like, the rubber bands never bothered me. Like, it was, I never got upset about them like some people do. But
I
was gonna
really
say,
think the 2018 was like, the 2018 version was like peak X-Wing. Like, as good of a playset version as you could possibly get it to.
I was like, what is interesting about the new X-Wing, like, wing mechanism is I feel like we went through this period where, like, these wings, because they use 2 of the white rubber bands, are, like, super tight. Like, it's, like, almost jarring to close this thing. Like, this thing is not going anywhere. And now we have, like, it's like we went from, like, the strongest mechanism to the weakest mechanism. So it's kind of interesting how that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'll see you, Jonathan. Have a good day at work, bro. Coco Emily says, how have you felt when the Razor Crest got blown up? Oh my god, I feel like every, like, 10 minutes, I'm getting a notification from my Razor Crest video saying, ha ha ha, you need to break it now. Ha ha ha, all this work and it just blew up. Ha ha ha, you need to put it in pieces to make it accurate. It's like, okay, I get it. Like, great joke, hilarious. But, I mean, it's not a big deal to me. Like,
Like
screen time
got blown up.
Exactly. And even so, like, screen time wise, the Razor Crest has had much more, like, screen time than, like, pretty much, like, most other vehicles I have built in this room. Like, the Republic gunship hardly gets any screen time, and I still have that built, but, like, it's not a big deal. Like, we don't see it very much. Like, same with the ATTE, Turbo Tank, ARC 170s, like, all these ships, like, they don't get a ton of screen time. But, like, it's not...
I mean, they do in the Clone Wars.
I mean, sure, but my point is that we've seen so much of the Razor. I'll put it this way. If the Clone Wars didn't exist, I wouldn't feel any less strongly about wanting to have, like, a Republic gunship built. I wouldn't be like, oh, like, we hardly see it, I don't want it, you know?
Hard to say. You'd have to kind of rewind back to, like, 2007 and see how much the demand for a Republic gunship there was.
I mean, a lot of time it's not about the demand, it's just about, like, you personally wanting something.
Right.
There's a ton of Star Wars ships that I would love to have, but they're never going to make because they're pretty, like, obscure.
I feel like in 2007, everybody wanted the Turbo Tank, the 2005 one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Which,
being
once
fun.
again, like, we hardly see that thing. Like, Turbo Tank has such little screen time. But even, like, you know, before the Clone Wars, people were still super excited about that set.
Mm-hmm.
Brickvault says they put in the last Brickling order for the Razor Crest the same day it blew up. That's fine, guys. It's no big deal. Things blow up all the time. But in the immortal words of Luke Skywalker, no one's ever really gone.
Yep.
So are you gonna mod the bi-wing canopy? Because
I'm pretty sure you've said in the past that you don't like it that much on Jerry.
I'm thinking about it. I like that it's sand blue, which will make modding it significantly more difficult. But I'm going to see how I feel about it. I want to see how I feel.
Just gotta get that impression going on.
Exactly.
Jay, have you seen those Apple's new AirPod Max's headphones? Kind of was like a big trending topic this week.
Yeah, I saw them. I don't really look into like the specs or anything, but yeah, I did see them.
I just thought because they're priced at $550, that's the same price as the Coliseum.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, would you rather have a Coliseum or a pair of headphones?
That's a great question. I mean, I'm obviously going to default to the Lego set. Like,
I'm almost tempted to make a meme out of it.
You definitely should.
My headphones were only like $30, and they've served me well. So.
I served years ago. You served my father in the Clone Wars. Jedi Bob says, "Is
Bail
that?"
Organa with like AirPods in.
And yes, Jedi Bob, that is David. I'm sorry, Davis Hall, as you say.
Excuse me. Is that how he pronounces my name?
That's just what he typed.
Oh.
Opinions on Weosley, the person who bought Luke's land speeder? The Jawa? He didn't sell it to Jawas, right? Or were the Jawas trying to, like... Did he end up... who did he sell it to? This is a good trivia question.
I don't think he sold it to a Jawa, but the Jawas were messing with it, but I don't think he sold it to them.
Did we ever see who he actually sold it to?
Where did we actually see that?
There's a scene...
There's like...
There's a scene where, like, Jawas are, like, looking at him, and he's like, go away. Like, he, like, shoos them off. And then after Obi-Wan tells him he needs to sell it, he, like... I don't know if you actually see who he sells it to.
I think there's a guy somewhere that Luke was, like, talking to, and then he walks away from him. So I think that might be the guy he sold it to. Don't remember.
C. Bacon says we saw who Luke sold it to in a deleted scene. Very interesting. Whenever Obi-Wan was like, you're going to need to sell your land speeder, Luke should have been like, how about we sell something of yours? Sell that laser sword you got there. I'm sure people will pay a pretty penny for that thing. You don't need it. You have the Force. Shout OZGamer07. He says, hi, Jay. Thanks for making my day after a full day of stressful school. I'm always worried my father may die from, coronavirus. And knowing that Jay can... I'm not going to try to decipher that message, but I'm glad you enjoy the stream. Thanks for coming through. You ever start reading a comment and you realize, oh, I can't really read this. And best wishes to your father as well. Andre says I could have sworn he sold it to a Jawa. He didn't. I don't think he sold it to a Jawa. I think he talks to Jawas about it. No, he doesn't talk to them. He like shoos them off. Favorite Lego set you've ever built? I gotta go with the UCS Star Destroyer. What a build. What a build. Oh my god. Can you guys in the Discord hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. What do you think of the 1989 Batwing? I mean, it's not a bad set. Like, it's fine. I don't know. I have no attachment to the Batwing in general, so I don't know.
Man, I feel like that set is really, like, I saw it in person, it's huge. Like,
it is huge, for sure.
Especially for that price. Like, I think I saw a comparison it next to the Falcon, and it's like pretty similar in size.
I'd say it's far more flat than the Falcon,
Well,
but
yeah,
it does look like visually impressive. I think for me, like the one set, especially this year, that shocks me, like for how the price compared to how big it is Diagon Alley. That thing is just ridiculous.
Yeah, so long. You definitely need a whole shelf for that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. What is it again?
Diagon Alley. It's 400.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's good.
$400. One thing I need to look at my Barracuda Bay. I haven't like looked at it in a while. It's sitting in my other room. That's the thing about like displaying sets. It's like, which ones do you want close to you? So like, I never see that anymore. I never see the canteen anymore either.
I just put all the expensive ones in my room.
There you go. I mean, I feel I have the most. Well, actually, no, I don't. I guess my most expensive vehicle would be my ATM6, and that's not sitting in this room because there's literally just no room for it.
It's literally as big as a dog.
Yeah, no, it's insane. It is so ridiculous. Like, it needs so much. Like, I guess I could put it on a table, but you need either a ton of table space or a ton of floor space, and I just don't have that right now. I mean, I do, but it's a lot of this stuff is dedicated to Starkiller. Starkiller is taking over like every room, it seems.
Oh no, Starkiller's taking over. Anakin.
The Jedi are taking over. So David, are you around?
Yep.
So building that turbo tank was kind of, I'd say, uncharacteristic for you. Just, you don't build a ton of other mocks. Are there any other mocks you're considering building? Like vehicles that other people design?
There's this, I forget his name. There's a little ATRT I really want to make, actually.
Oh, okay.
Really good. I don't know. Does anybody make like a good spider droid mock?
I'm sure there has to be spider droids out there. It's a pretty easy vehicle to build.
Yeah, I'd be interested in like a spider droid and a Hellfire droid.
I made one with spider droid. Or
Hellfire droid's an interesting one.
Yeah. I never got that UCS set back in the day.
What?
The Technic one?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, it's huge. It's like way too
Hold
big.
on.
But
I'll be right back. Looks like
Alright.
someone rang the doorbell.
what's up, Dr. Phil?
Wait, did he mean a Dore spider droid or a homing spider droid?
I think a homing spider droid.
I assumed he meant a homing spider droid.
Okay.
I always forget that there's a dwarf spider droid.
I mean, I have instructions for mine, but I don't think it's good enough. But
Bro, just put them out. They're always good enough. Nothing you build is not good enough. Everything you build is good enough for someone, I'm sure. Where is Peace at, though? Did I ever build the Brickvault B-Wing? I sure did. I sure did. I need to get a nice picture of all my Rebel Fleet vehicles together.
Now you need all the Jarrex TIE fighters.
I know, right? I mean, the only ones I don't have are the Interceptor and Bomber. Interceptor's the cheapest, Bomber's the most expensive, so...
You have the TIE Advanced.
Yeah, I do. I built that... Did I build that this year? I feel like I didn't build it... I built it relatively recently.
Wait, do you have the Defender?
Oh, I forgot about that. No, I don't, but I wouldn't build that.
Oh.
I am not a fan of the TIE Defender at all. I don't know.
when
I know it's a TIE fighter, but I don't consider it a real TIE fighter. Is that wrong of me?
Oh,
I mean,
what?
it's like the coolest TIE fighter out there.
I'm not feeling it. It looks so extra. Like it. I mean, it's an EU ship, and it looks like an EU ship.
Yeah.
I guess
I-
I can see that.
I think that Interceptor is the coolest one for sure.
Interceptor looks. I think Vader's TIE Advance is probably my favorite. Yeah, the TIE Defense. It just like TIE like you see. I feel like the TIE Defender is like the epitome of that. Like I want to make this custom, super crazy looking TIE fighter, and like now it's like actually a thing.
The whole thing with the Defender is that he has shields, right?
Well, lots of things.
Yeah.
Shields is just one of them.
Uh,
It has a hyperdrive, it has a bunch of weapons, shields, it has everything. So I think the extra look is probably kind of on purpose, because it's supposed to be super advanced compared to other TIE fighters.
I mean, okay, but why is like Vader's like simple? Like Vader's is a TIE advanced. It's advanced in some way.
I don't know. For me, it's a tie between the TIE Advance and the TIE. What's it? The one from Rogue One.
The Reaper.
The Heavy?
Oh, the
No,
Striker.
sorry, that's from Solo. My bad.
The TIE Striker or the TIE Reaper?
Striker. Just TIE Striker.
I forgot. There's two different TIE fighters from Rogue One. Two new TIE fighters.
yeah.
The TIE Reaper doesn't have this circle.
It does not. Honestly,
It's
though,
weird.
like Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer is
Yes, TIE
incredible.
Oh, that
one's
one.
So good.
I wasn't
Yeah.
counting that one. That one is, I think, for sure the coolest.
I prefer the TIE Whisper over the Silencer.
Oh, you like the circle
it's like-
cockpit?
Yeah.
I feel you. I mean, I could see arguments for both. I like the TIE Silencer just because that cockpit looks so unique. Like it's like just a ground up different kind of TIE fighter, but they
I
both
feel like
look
that
awesome.
red and black color scheme really helps it.
Oh, for sure.
Have you guys seen the UCS mock that someone made?
Oh yeah,
Of the
yeah. It's
Silencer? So cool.
is that what's his name?
Mirko?
Yeah, I think it's Mirko. Yep. I'm
Like
pretty
he
sure
even
it's
has
Mirko.
his like custom sticker sheet and stuff.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
the-
Mirko always does that. Like he prints an actual instruction book for you. He does custom stickers. Like Mirko definitely has like the most premium like custom mock building experience.
Oh, did you see his K2SO?
Yeah, dude, that thing is huge.
That thing's so cool.
It's like I saw a picture of it next to like the Brick Built BB-8 set from the Last Jedi wave, and I was like, oh, that has to be like the May the 4th like build or something, because the K2 just looks so big next to it, and I'm like, oh my god, like that's the freaking set. That is insane. What's up, Steven Romero? How you doing, bro? Brick Flyer Smoothly says, dude, I realized that the First Order TIE Fighters have hyperdrives when I watch episode 9. That makes them absolutely overpowered. Yeah, I mean, I guess they don't use
like
them.
a special variant though.
No, I think all First Order TIE Fighters have them. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but
I think they were called something like TIE Scouts or something.
Yeah, those were different TIE fighters from the one from the other two movies.
Right, but even the original ones have them, I'm pretty sure.
I think just
Yeah, Ben used a normal TIE fighter to get off, like, what's it called? Well, the water move.
F-Beer.
Yeah, Kef Beer. The ocean moon of Kef Beer. I mean, we don't talk about that, though. We just pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, but that wasn't like a normal TIE fighter, though, apparently.
I mean, of course, you can say it wasn't after the fact, like, oh, crap. Well, no, it was totally a special variant TIE fighter, one with a hyperdrive, guys. I will bet money that they did not consider that when making the film. That's the beauty of Star Wars, like, if you do happen to, like, make a mistake like that, just write, oh, no, it was a special variant. Okay, boom, problem solved. And everyone lived happily ever after.
That TIE fighter from Solo with the gun on it, is that like a new thing for Solo, or is that something old?
I'm pretty sure that was new for
that's
Solo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That has to be just one of the most pointless TIE variants I think we've seen. Like, there was no need for that one to be different other than toys that we never even got. Like, we never even got a Lego set of it.
I mean, if you want a TIE bomber, but you also want a normal TIE fighter.
You mean as a toy or like in canon?
Yeah, in canon.
Oh, okay. I don't know, like, but
Well,
there was
Yeah,
no
like,
point.
pointless.
I think it's supposed to be kind of like a predecessor to like the TIE Advanced in some ways, because it's like a more advanced TIE with like better armor and better weapons.
But like, we
That's
barely see it.
supposed to
Like,
last longer in a fight.
if those things like actually factored into the combat, I'd say okay, you know.
Well, it did
Whatever.
last a lot longer than the other TIE fighters, though. That's
But I mean, but for no reason. Like, it wasn't. You know, like there was no actual reason it lasted longer other than it just happened. Like I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna make like a variant, there needs to be a reason. Like, not we just made another one just because. Like, it's not in a new context or anything. Like, I don't know. I didn't see a reason for that ship. Like, but of course, I'm very conservative when it comes to new vehicles.
New vehicles are always better.
But I'm sorry, not new vehicles, like variations of vehicles and trooper variants as well. Like, I did not see a need for the what are they even called? The range troopers. They could have just been snow troopers with boots, but no, they need to be like this completely new thing because why not?
because they're
But
cool.
they look much cooler.
Yes, I get, trust me, I get it, but there's no in canon reason other than toys.
I mean, they had specialized like magnetic boots to keep on that train.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't need like an entirely different troop. They could have just been a snow trooper with boots.
I honestly wonder if the Empire designed all their bad guys so that they could sell cooler toys.
I mean, yeah, that's what it's seeming more and more like. I mean, it's like you watch the original trilogy, and like, you know, there's like a considerable, like, you don't just see, you know, tons and tons of Imperial troop variants. They seem pretty simplistic when it came to their approach. But like, with more and more things being added to canon, it's like, no, that's not the case. Like, there's like incinerator troopers with red markings and yellow markings, and death troopers and shadow troopers and all this other things. And it's like, oh, like, I thought the transition to the Empire from the Republic was that things got more simple and generic, but that's obviously not the case.
Well, to be fair, I think the incinerator troopers are probably an Imperial remnant thing. But
The incinerator troopers are like the third variant of the troopers.
Say that again?
The incinerator troopers are kind of weird. Though. Like we've already had a fire like flamethrower.
yeah,
but
exactly. So that's why I think they're an Imperial remnant trooper, not an actual Imperial trooper, because there were already flame troopers in the Empire.
So if you're gonna do that, then like go all the way. Like, we still mostly just see normal stormtroopers, so it all still looks like the Empire with a few standouts. Like, if you're gonna go like with a remnant that just like that really takes a drastically different approach, I would say like go all in, so it's very obvious. Like this is not just the Empire. Like, this is like a I don't know, like just a person who got control of them and really took their own approach to how they wanted them to look.
Like, if all of the stormtroopers had markings or something, that would actually be kind of cool.
Right, yeah. Like, oh, this is like if you know you were like a high-ranking Imperial officer and you still had a detachment of troops, like, you'd really like go out of your way to make it obvious, like, these are my guys. We aren't just, you know, your run-of-the-mill Empire. We are the advanced Empire.
I mean, Gideon mentioned a view ago was like short or so. I think he wants to reestablish some kind of.
Say that again? Oh, let me just turn your volume up. You're like super low for me.
Yeah, well, Gideon mentioned like a new era when he talked to an Imperial officer, so
guess he just wants to reestablish a new kind of empire, but like with more order. So
I suppose. I don't know. I like things simple. I mean, I preferred when there were only Phase 1 troops. They were all white, and then you had your hierarchy of like officers. Everything was nice and simple then. Now every battalion has their own color scheme, and it's out of control.
There are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Exactly. How am I supposed to collect all these toys? First Order Lego, what's up? He says playing Cyberpunk or planning to. I feel like I probably will.
Yeah, I started playing it last night. I played like 2 hours right at midnight.
How is it?
It's really good. It's like crazy good, actually. There's just so much detail. Like you can, and you know how it's an RPG game, and it doesn't like it only took about like maybe like 5 minutes into the game where your action already has a consequence to like what happens to your character.
Right.
Like 20 minutes later, like. It's incredible, and it kind of blows your mind. Like, oh, that one choice I made is already having an effect on like basically my whole like career going forward.
Oh wow, nice.
So
So
it's
that's
just
what.
really cool.
Why can't we get that with Star Wars in the modern gaming era?
I wish we got a Star Wars game of that level, that
Like-
caliber.
Man,
Yep.
I
This
just.
game was they were working on it for like 7 years.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember they showed some games. I don't know. It was. I forget what it was. It was obviously EA was heading it up, but it was. They canceled it. I forget what it was. They even showed like some like rendered.
What,
stuff.
1313? Or is that what you're talking
No,
about?
no, it was a game after that. It was like when EA already had the license to Star Wars. They showed some game.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what it's called.
I feel like we've seen so many Star Wars games that never actually got released.
Wait, or one of the shots on like Tatooine or a desert planet or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! And there was like an Imperial like flag or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the what was that? I'm trying to remember who was working on that.
I remember it was like a girl who was like the project lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yep.
she like worked for Naughty Dog too. I remember.
Bro, Star Wars. It's alright. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga will make Star Wars games great again.
I'm gonna look it up. EA canceled Star Wars games.
This is gonna be a long list. I almost forgot about that, man. That's crazy. It's crazy the Star Wars games that we just never
How many Star Wars games has EA canceled?
saw the light of day. Remember Battlefront 3? Remember when that was a thing?
Apparently there's obviously that one, but apparently there's a Battlefront spin-off game that they were working on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Lane says, what's your favorite Brickvault set? Probably the Zeta class. I'll go with the Zeta. That Zeta do be hot, though.
Okay, so it never had a title, but it was by the studio called Visceral.
Yeah, that's it.
And a Visceral Star Wars game that would have been in the style of Uncharted.
Oh, nice.
R.I.P.
Yeah, that would have been so good. What the hell?
R.I.P. in peace. I mean, 1313 sounded cool. All these games sounded cool.
It was called Project Ragtag.
Interesting.
And then there was also another project by EA Vancouver that was developing an open world Star Wars game that was also canceled.
Oh my
So
God.
many canceled games, jeez.
Why do all the open world games get canceled? That's what disappoints me. That's like the one thing I want.
Yeah.
That's the one thing everybody wants.
Make us have our own story. Like,
Just like
Wait, does that mean Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga is getting cancelled too?
Uh-oh. Well, The Force Awakens came out, and that was open world, so...
I feel like the Lego games are the closest some franchises get to an open world game,
Yep.
which is sad.
Yep. I want Lego Knights of the Old Republic. Call it like Bricks of the Old Republic. That was like when I was younger, my dream was to get like my dream game was like Lego Star Wars Battlefront. Like I love Battlefront, but I was like I just want it in Lego. That'd be cool.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes, see, there we go.
That reminds me of Revenge of the Brick, and that scares me.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that's
Oh
yours.
god. Don't mention Revenge of the Brick. I'm gonna have nightmares.
I'm glad I never actually knew that was out.
Dude, it's ugh. Revenge of the Brick was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Like whoever thought giving Lego people like realistic flash, like
It's like, have you ever seen like the Adam Savage Goes Incognito? It's like
Yes.
the realistic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
In that's real life.
yep.
Revenge of the Brick.
Andre says the world isn't open for a new Star Wars open world game. I'm sorry, the world isn't ready yet for a new Star Wars open world game. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Honestly, my dream Star Wars video game is an RPG KOTOR style game, but involving the Suicide Squad cast from The Mandalorian. The main character would be the Twi'lek girl.
I feel like The Mandalorian would, like, just the way the series is structured, it would make a really good, like, level game.
Oh, for
like
sure.
a Lego game or something.
I totally
just-
agree.
Since they're such small, like, levels, like...
Yeah, because I mean, like when you have Lego games, like for the level to be complete, you know, some scenes need to be made much more dramatic than they actually are. Like oh my god, like it's like the Zam speeder chase. Like the Zam speeder chase is a relatively lengthy sequence, but like the Lego Star Wars version of that is just insane.
Yeah.
And same with a bunch of others, like Luke walking from his house to Mos Eisley is like the most drawn out thing in Lego Star Wars for like a scene we don't
Also-
even see.
All, like, the go to this planet to get this thing, to talk to this person.
Exactly,
Like, it's
yeah.
very video gamey.
It's like Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
You know, all I want in a Star Wars game is like actually being able to fly off a planet and then go into hyperspace.
Yeah,
Like actually being able to go up.
bro, that was literally gonna be Battlefront 3. There was gonna be like ground to space combat, like seamless ground to space combat, and they say yeet.
Unfortunate. I do think EA is actually doing it for the money. It's definitely not some passion project.
It's clearly not.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
clearly not.
CD Projekt Red. That's a passion.
Yeah.
What is?
The developer who made Cyberpunk is their name's CD Projekt Red.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
They're
I'd say
based in
that.
Poland, I think.
I'd say like Red Dead Redemption was like very clearly a passion project as well. Red Dead Redemption
Yeah.
2, like,
For sure.
What is that? Rockstar Games.
yep, sure is.
Did you finish the whole game?
What is Battlefront Elite Squadron? What is that?
Is that the canceled spin-off, maybe?
HoloNet says Battlefront Elite Squadrons is most of the stuff from Battlefront 3. I will never, for my life, understand, like, why they decided to launch Battlefront, the first EA Battlefront, with only sequels, only original trilogy stuff, and, like, only 4 planets. Like, that was just insane to me.
Oh, but then have $50 DLC.
Exactly. You can
Yeah,
buy
that's
the
what-
rest. No, it's like,
Battlefront 2's launch was also so bad.
yeah.
You had to pay for Darth Vader for a $60 game.
All that microtransaction stuff, why?
Yeah,
They
it
were
makes them
Because
so much
money.
They were able
Money,
to
money,
turn
money.
that around, thankfully.
Yeah,
EA was basically bullied into like making Battlefront 2 a complete game.
true.
Or not even just easy. Not paid path.
It's alright, guys. I mean, what? So, like, are there any rumored Star Wars games for next year that aren't Lego Star Wars? Like,
Yeah,
what
the
do we...
only one I know of is Fallen Order 2. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
that has been.
I don't know when
confirmed.
is that 2021? I don't remember.
Probably longer.
Or was it 2022? I'm not sure.
so, like, is Fallen Order 2 still rumored, or, like, is it actually, like, confirmed to
I
happen?
think it's confirmed. Pretty
Yeah.
much confirmed, I think.
Like, well, I was gonna say, where do you go with that story? But I'm sure they'll figure something out.
Well, I guess they could explain how Cal dies.
A whole game just to see how he dies.
But
Like,
then
that's
comes
like the
back-
selling point. It's like, alright, guys, Cal dies in this game. But how?
Yeah, okay, they're obviously not gonna kill him off in the game, but
I mean, why not? I mean, honestly, when I was playing the game initially, I was like, oh, like, these guys are all probably gonna die. Like, I thought they just Rogue One it.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I mean, because,
how
like
do you let the main character of your game die, though? Like, who are you gonna play afterwards?
Red Dead Redemption 2 has entered the chat.
Oh yeah.
I never played that game.
Oh no. Well, I mean, have you played Red Dead Redemption 1?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I remember in Red Dead Redemption 1 just never doing the mission and just riding around.
That was me when I was, like, younger, playing Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto. Like, I just want to freaking drive around and shoot people.
Definitely.
I mean, that's usually what I do in like Lego games and things like that.
In
Have
Lego
fun with
games, you
friends.
literally have to do the missions. Like,
Yeah.
like, that's just the game.
No, but like just not doing the missions and spending like 4 hours like killing everybody.
Oh, I see.
Just
I see.
breaking
Like, in the
everything.
level. I got you.
Yeah.
That's what I do in Forza Horizon 4. I just drive around. I don't even do races. I just drive.
Racing is overrated. What's up, D&D Maps? He says, your Star Killer's legit cool. Appreciate that. Y'all are so nice. So who do you think's gonna get to Cal Kestis first? Mando Season 2? Well, I guess if Cal is in Mando Season 2, then we're gonna know that Cal's still alive. So, wait, no. Do we? No, we will, yeah, because Mando is right after... Yeah. Fallen Order is right after Episode 3. So, yeah, there you go. I feel like putting Cal and Mando would raise so many questions. Like, bro, where have you been? Exploring. Finding information about the Zepho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a good plot point.
Okay, bye guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Alright, enjoy
Bye,
your
yeah.
food.
See you guys later. Bye.
What's up, Playmation? How you doing, bro?
So,
The nice thing about
Topic.
building Jarek mocks is, like, I never know whether or not I'm building the top or the bottom. It's very nicely snot. What were you saying, Spiffy?
on the topic of video games, who's excited for Halo Infinite?
I've never played a Halo game.
Yeah.
Bro, you should have brought that up when David was here.
But he's still here, he's just muted.
Oh, I meant, like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, he muted himself so he didn't have to respond.
The most disappointing moment in my life was when I asked David what's his dream mock, and his initial response was, does it have to be Star Wars? I was like, oh, this is why you never meet your heroes, kids.
Why, is his dream mock Halo or something?
Yeah, it's Halo.
What, do you remember what it was?
Is someone speaking to us?
Is that you, Katie?
Is he doing homework? That's definitely key, dude.
Yeah,
Keto, are you doing? Oh, okay, he muted himself. I'm saying, oh my god, is that a girl on a Lego stream? That's impossible.
Sounded like something art related.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, his dream lock was Halo. So yeah, never meet your heroes. Korean Jedi says, Return of the Jedi, Luke, when gone am I, the last of Jedi you will be. Yeah, bro. Yoda he didn't know about Cal Kestis.
I mean,
he does end up saying there is another. I guess that's in episode 5.
Like
Yeah.
30 years after Mando, though. Well, 25.
Bro, that boy Keaton is legit on the stream in the middle of class. What a pro. What a bad boy. I like how Disney makes up Jedi, then have to explain why they never showed up in the movies. I mean, Ahsoka has entered the chat. Ahsoka was too busy fighting alongside Darth Maul on a Venator to be in episode 3, guys. That's how it went down. Have you got the Brickvault TX-130? Is that the Republic tank?
Yeah.
I do not have that. I mean, I like the set enough. I'm happy enough with the set. Although I would like an actual gun on the top. So maybe I'm not happy with the set. Ahsoka and Ezra enter the chat. Thanks, Filoni. Bro, Ezra was off on a space whale, okay? That's perfectly reasonable.
I mean, if you put it like that, it sounds really ridiculous.
I mean, that's not putting it like that. That's legitimately what happened. Bro, it's totally understandable. That's honest. That is actually what I expected to happen. I was like, oh, Ezra clearly can't be in the original trilogy. Obviously, he went off and rode on a space whale. How does one... Mike, like, how do you even come up with that idea is my question. Like, I would have loved to have been in that meeting where, like, Filoni, like, pitches that to everyone else. I'm sure everyone's just sitting there like, that's wild.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Also, put Thrawn on the space whale, too. They'll both be on the space whales. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about a creature in space that can fly hyperspace.
Yeah.
Like that.
I just watched that episode recently. Bit odd.
Like, isn't that ridiculous? Like, can we agree that that's ridiculous?
It is.
Okay.
What about those, like, space insects when AP, whatever his name was, the droid, the protocol droid, was floating through space?
Yep. And he had a musical number.
Yes.
Bruh. Filoni was smoking some stuff when he made Rebels, bro. Like, oh my god. You could always tell those episodes of Rebels and Clone Wars when Filoni walked in with a hangover. He's like, alright, Dave, what do we have planned for today? Oh, I don't care, bro. Just take R2 and C-3PO, have them just go to some planets, and they can meet all types of wacky, zany characters. I'm like, okay.
Well, I gotta go.
Oh, okay. See you, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Shout out to, I guess it's Baby for the $2.99 dono. He says, what's your most expensive set? My most expensive set is the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. I feel like I need to get the UCS Falcon just for clout. Like, as a Star Wars collector, I kind of just have to own the biggest Star Wars set, right? Like, it has to be done.
Yeah.
But I don't know
that
if
you
I
have to
just...
put Star Wars in front of biggest set now.
I know, right? Oh, it's alright, guys. There is another. Our new set will be far younger and more powerful. The loss of the Millennium Falcon was... What does he say? The loss of Count Dooku was unnecessary. What does he say?
I've never watched Revenge of the Sith in English.
Oh, wow. That's so interesting. So what is that like? Like, do you think... I think it's worth watching in English just to see, like, I don't know,
Yeah, I'm
maybe
watching all of my news shows and everything like in English, or play my games in English, but I never really backtracked and watch everything in English.
that's so interesting. Darth Maul Lego says, LMAO, I love AP5 musical. He was hilarious. He's the best part of the show. I thought Chopper was the funniest character of Rebels. Honestly, one of my top 5 funniest Star Wars moments is when Ezra finds out that his parents are just probably dead and, like, never coming back. And then Chopper just laughs at him, like, while he's sad. Like, that was cold-blooded, bro.
Oh wait, Jay, going back on that like German dub part of the like the movies here. But for example, there's no real translation for hello there, so they changed it to hello, how are you? Or like when he says, I have the high ground, it's I'm standing noticeably above you.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I now want to watch the English to German to English translation of Revenge of the Sith. But yeah, bro, Chopper was a savage. Steven Romero says, why did I not get the Falcon? Only because I have my own custom version of it. Like, if I got the Falcon, I wouldn't build it. Like, I do not have the space to accommodate 2 large Falcons in this room. Caden Gell says, bro, the Filoni verse is weird and hard to keep up with. Like, no cap. I agree. I agree. Come on now. It's a nice sturdy body for this Y-Wing. Lots of greebling. Nothing super symmetrical, which is nice. I know people are super particular about symmetrical builds.
But really went silent.
I mean, for me, when it's symmetrical, I'm fine with it, unless it's like a ×2 thing, and then I didn't read it's ×2, and then I have to do it all over again.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, like, the most annoying build, I would say, is probably, like, the first UCS Star Destroyer. The greebling on the sides of it is just the same pattern, like, 30 to 40 times going down the side of the ship. So that was, like, such a pain to do. And I built that set, I think I built that set 3 times. I built it when I first got it at college. I shipped it back, I took it down to bring it back home. And then I built it here. And then I got my second one, the light bluish gray one, and I built that one. So I built that set a lot. And building the greebling was not fun any of those times.
I feel like you would not like the Coliseum then.
Oh yeah, no, like, it's like the Star Destroyer at least has the novelty of, oh, when I finish building, it's a freaking Star Destroyer and I care about this. But like, I don't know, I have no vested interest in like a Coliseum. Like Geonosian Coliseum, you know, that might be the move, but
You're telling me that you're not a fan of Roman architecture? Like, isn't that what your whole channel's about?
I mean, yes, obviously. No, it's just, I don't know, like I have an appreciation for that stuff. Like, you know, it's an amazing feat in real life, but like, I don't need a Lego version to commemorate it. Like, I play with Lego. I play with Lego. There's a quote. I guess I would say, like, the number one reason I do Lego is really for like my fantasy type stuff, like Star Wars, right? Like, I can make the Star Wars universe come to life because it's not a universe that actually exists. So like, this is my way of making it physical, which is fun. But then I say that, but then again, like, I would love to build a Lego city, so I don't know.
I mean, if it's not an accurate city, you are trying to like built, and if it's your own imagination, it's still the same.
Right. Trevor asked, what am I going to do with the other Y-Wing? That's a great question. For now, I keep it built. I'm sure at some point I want to build... Well, it depends. I don't know. If I just hate this for whatever reason, I might just take it apart and build another one of those. But I definitely want to have at least, like, 3 or 4 Y-Wings. So, I'm sure, like, if this one is awesome, I'll probably take that apart and build another one of these. For now, I'll just keep both to compare. Steven Romero, when your girlfriend finds out you buy more than just the 18 plus Lego sets. I wonder if we'll start seeing that, like people who are like super, comfortable with the 18 plus sets, but like feel weird as an adult buying non 18 plus sets. Like you invite a girl over, and it's no longer like you invite a girl over and, oh, I'm so embarrassed by my Lego collection, I need to hide it. It's, oh, I'm so embarrassed by my non-18 plus Lego sets, I need to hide those. It's like you invite a girl over and she sees your I don't know, your 18 plus Sesame Street and your 18 plus Elf Clubhouse. But then, she walks into your bedroom and she notices you have a 16 plus Diagon Alley under your bed, and she's like, oh wow, this guy is so immature, and she leaves.
The only 18 plus set I have is a play set.
Oh, is it the Bespin Duel?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, the 18 plus sets are such a meme. Like, it's
I should know when
crazy.
to stop.
Lego has gone too far in a few places.
Same with like the black box art. Like it looked good at the beginning, and now it's just so overdone.
Oh yeah. The fact that the modular is now...
Yeah, that one,
Okay.
like modulars, it makes it feel like its own individual thing. When a modular is like city, like it feels like more, like it's more generic, rather than just a singular model from like a movie or something.
Exactly. Like, modulars are very much so about the system. Like, like, you combine them together, and I don't know, just... Like, it's so weird. We went from that awesome box art from the bookshop, and now it's just all black and boring. But it does look sophisticated. I would look very mature walking out of the toy store with my black box. Someone should make a video, like, classic Lego sets reimagined with black boxes. Like, what would, like, I always use the, UCS Sandcrawler as kind of my standard for, like, awesome box art. Like, imagine, like, that reimagined with just a black background.
Oh.
Have they done a,
No,
like, what's a big black ship? Like, how would that look on a black background?
The Batmobile, wasn't that in a black background?
I guess it is, yeah.
Same with the Batwing. Like, I mean, I guess with that it's Batman, so it makes sense.
Right.
But, like, yeah. I love, like, the really bad-looking sets, like, from way back in the day with the black box art.
Oh, yeah, like the original X-Wing. The original UCS
like,
X-Wing.
Slave One.
Oh, actually, oh my god. That's so funny you mentioned that. I was digging through this box and I found this. Hey guys, I got that ship from The Mandalorian. Look at this thing, man. If Lego released a Slave One today... if Lego released a Slave One today, and they wanted to make it... You know how, like, we're getting smaller sets now? This is what it would be like.
Oh, hell no.
Now, I imagine it'd probably be more in vain with, like, the Slave One from the Betrayal on Cloud City.
I should rebuild that set. I just got the newest Slave One, and I want to compare it to the old one, because I have that one too, since it's not built.
Bro, this is
I don't really care for the playset Slave ones. I do want the UCS one though.
Bro, the UCS Slave One is amazing. Oh my god.
There's no way right now I'm gonna get that ship, so I got the playset one.
I mean, the playset one's still amazing. Like, that set...
Yeah.
is awesome. And look
Yeah.
at the detail on the back of this. That's
Hopefully
rough.
I'm gonna build it like sometime this week.
Igu says, "Hey Jay, when do you think the UCS gunship is coming out?" I don't know. Probably
Tomorrow.
yeah. It's on shelves right now, guys. Go pick it up. I don't know. It'll probably be the May the 4th. That would be my guess.
It'll be sad if it's not. I feel like this year will be pretty lackluster if that's not the ship that is UCS.
We just want Phase 2 Cody, even though it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to get
probably
Phase
not.
1 Cody again.
Well,
That actually
like,
wouldn't be bad. If we got
Jar
Phase
Jar
1 Cody,
with arm printing.
if we got Phase 1 Cody like
Oh.
movie style, that would actually be kind of nice.
No, we'll get another like airborne trooper in that set.
Oh my god.
It comes with Obi-Wan with like the
The
sword
burn
over.
marks. Oh my god, no. No. It's gonna come with all the wrong figures. It's gonna come with
And he has like a green lightsaber.
yeah.
Instead of
It's gonna come with like it's gonna come with Obi-Wan with the burn marks. It's gonna come with Anakin with burn marks and the communications device. It's gonna come
Also, Obi-Wan's gonna have the old Obi-Wan head.
oh my god. No, Obi-Wan's just no. But Anakin and Obi-Wan are both gonna have hoods, because why not? It's gonna come with Padme. It's gonna come with Episode 1 Padme from the recent Padre set, and it's gonna come with what's the
First
most?
Order Stormtrooper.
I was gonna say, what's the most undesirable clone? Oh, it's gonna come with Phase 2 Gree. That's what's gonna come with. It's gonna come with Phase 2 Gree and 4 of those Kashyyyk clones. The Lego
And
ones.
two First Order Stormtroopers.
No,
Yes.
and it's only gonna have one pilot.
Yes.
Yeah. And it doesn't even have the right helmet. Like, it's not even the normal clone helmet. It's just like, you know, I don't know what it would be. The Scout Trooper helmet.
C Bacon says it's gonna come with K3PO. That'd be a cool figure to get again. Benjamin Gonzalez says, "Hey Jay, I'm thinking about getting a UCS Slave 1 that convert it to the Jango Fett Slave 1 because Jango Fett is my favorite bounty hunter." You should absolutely do that. Check out my video on the conversion.
Yeah.
That might help you
That-
out.
Honestly,
Okay.
the Jango Fett, like, that color scheme on Slave 1 is so nice. I really hope they make, like, a one for next year. Maybe, or whenever the anniversary of Episode 2 is.
Do you think they're gonna do anything special for the anniversary of Episode 2?
Definitely not, but it only will
When is it? What is it? 2 years away?
Yeah, it's 2022.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't do anything for the anniversary of Episode 1, like, at all.
Yeah, they did.
What did they do for
Oh.
anniversary of Episode 1?
No, you're right.
I was saying 20 last year. Did we get a single episode?
They did stuff for the re-release of Episode 1.
Right. But I'm saying, yeah, I mean, last year we coincidentally got the Pod Racer, which I don't think was because of Episode 1. I think that's just because of the 20th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. So yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
I mean, it's not gonna happen, but like that would be a great set to get. The only two sets that I would want is the Jango Slave 1 and then the Bounty Hunter Chase.
I agree.
Leader thing.
I would want Jango Slave 1 for no other reason than to finally get a Kaminoan. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Jeez, that is a well overdue figure.
There are so many figures that are way overdue.
So here's a good question. Here's what we'll do. For each prequel film, pick one set that is like an anniversary set. Like, what anniversary set would you like to see from any prequel film? It doesn't have to be really. It can just be a new one, but
Episode 1 would be Padme's ship or whatever that
yeah,
cruise.
I agree.
All in silver if they could, which is not
They're not
realistic.
gonna
But
do it in silver. I mean, it'd be nice if they did chrome.
I mean, even in just gray would be fine. But like that ship, good.
That shit would make so many, not just Star Wars fans happy, but Lego fans, because they always want chrome parts.
Yeah.
I mean, we know it's possible. Do you guys remember the Agent set with the chrome vehicle?
No,
Like 2007? You don't remember that?
I do not.
I still got it somewhere, too.
I remember the Naboo Starfighter, the UCS one.
No. Not that. Not that trash, I'm just kidding.
Wow. The only indefensibly dumb thing about that set is that it didn't have an actual cockpit. Like, I will never understand that. Like, because I mean,
Does it come with a fig?
no, it didn't come with a figure. But I mean, like the original UCS X-wing, which was like the second UCS set ever. Like that one was an oversized X-wing, but it still had like a cockpit. Like it had like a seat and everything. But like the Naboo Starfighter, which was actually like minifig scale, UCS set did not have a cockpit. That's the only Lego set they've ever made without a cockpit that should have one. I'm pretty sure.
They have made a lot of sets that shouldn't have a cockpit that have one.
Yeah. They like the Vulture droid. Shout out to Brickplug for the $1.99 dono. He says Pat May's apartment. Of course.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if they've done that with any other ship where like they had like a ship that should have a cockpit, and they're just like, no, we'll like put bricks instead of the windshield, and you can't put a figure in it. Never understood that.
A-wing, you can put a figure in it, but it's like way oversized.
Right, but I mean the cockpit's still there. Like
Yeah.
the Naboo, the UCS Naboo Starfighter is just like there's nothing there.
Is it me, or is like the A-wing just not been popular this year with a lot of people?
The A-wing I mean, for me, it's just not a very desirable vehicle. It's very just generically sci-fi.
I think there's a reason this is the last of the alphabet fighters that they put out. Like, I think all the other ones. I mean, the B-wing wasn't popular either. So,
I mean, the B-wing at least looks cool.
Right.
The A-wing is just like it could be from any movie. Like, it's just so boring.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I think when it comes to the big starfighters, like most people, I think just want like one that scales with minifigs. Like, I don't know.
A detailed minifigure scale.
It doesn't have to be detailed. Like I think there's a lot of people out there who would rather have like a $30 or $40 playset A-wing over a big one.
Yeah, like I would prefer, like the new one. I would rather just have like a nice playset, and we got a nice playset one.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's cool for display. Like I like display things if they look cool. That set just seemed very complicated to build and just not very good looking.
Trevor brings up a great point.
Fine. It's just not very.
I was like, Trevor brings up a great point. He says probably would have been cheaper to give it a cockpit, since the pieces they use for the cockpit are like unique prints to that set.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make much sense on multiple levels. I was apparently supposed to have purchased a lipstick piece for this build, and I'm pretty sure I didn't, so let's hope I have a spare lipstick piece.
I have 0 of them.
Those are just tiny lightsabers.
They are. It's like a lightsaber knife. Do you think we'll ever see that? Like a lightsaber?
I would love to see that, because when I was like a kid, whenever I played Star Wars with like my friends, I would always want to have like a lightsaber dagger, like a little one.
Wasn't there like concept art of Plo Koon with Wolverine style lightsaber claws?
That'd be what?
I don't know if that was real or not. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, I gotta go, guys.
See you, bro.
Nice.
Plo Koon concept lightsaber Wolverine. Okay, I found a picture of it, but I don't know. Yeah, this is concept. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, it,
Copy image
Also,
address.
should have
I'll post a link.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Ploverine. Ploverine.
2002.
There's no way that was actually a thing.
I'm pretty sure that was like actual concept art.
There's no way.
Would you need like 2 kyber crystals for that?
I mean, you don't need 2. Wait,
What?
do you need 2 kyber crystals for like a double-sided lightsaber? I'm pretty sure you do, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
you do.
actually don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember
Like, they
posting.
can continue. Some of them can continue like being turned on after you slice them in half.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
I like posted a Twitter a tweet where someone said that Kiarimundi has like some special kyber crystal because in episode 2 his lightsaber color changed.
Yeah, from blue to green. Like that's like, I really wish that wasn't such a prevalent thing in Star Wars. That like, oh, the filmmakers made a mistake with something. We need a canon explanation for it to make it make sense. Like, how about they just screwed up in editing and like, we just leave it at that? Why does it need to be? Oh yeah, he has a special lightsaber with 2 crystals so he can change the color. Like, no.
I mean, he could have 2 brains though, so maybe he needs the color.
That's the justification too. It's like, oh, it's supposed to be like analogous to his 2 brains, which is still stupid.
No, it symbolizes his 2 hearts because he has 2 hearts and the lightsaber has 2 crystals which are its half.
Yeah, I think it's just an editing mistake.
It is absolutely an
Definitely
editing mistake.
mistake.
And yeah, this lipstick piece is used basically to, I don't know if you can see this, to connect this piece to the back of this. It's a super simple thing. Honestly, you might just cut some freaking flex tube for it
I
because
don't have a single lipstick piece.
I can't find a lipstick piece.
I feel like they're rare, but probably not.
I don't know why. I feel like I would have noticed it on the parts list. I don't know. Francis says Kiarimundi's choices are too complex for us to understand, or too powerful for us to understand.
Yeah, we only have 1 brain.
Yes. Two brains is better than 1. I really wish Starkiller wasn't right. Oh god.
Are you planning to use the Y-Wing in a mock in the future?
I can't say I have any plans on doing it, but who knows. Well, there
I
goes
mean,
the
you're gonna
other
put it
one.
next to that minifig scale 10 to 4, which is definitely gonna build after this one, right?
It's possible.
That's not true. That's impossible. I feel like, well, I don't know. Rather than having 2 crystals in your double-bladed lightsaber, doesn't it make more sense to instead have 1 crystal but have the like blade run through the entire lightsaber going both ways, so it can't be cut in half? Unless you just cut the crystal.
It's cut in half.
Actually, funny. I searched Lego Dante 4 minifigure still, and the first picture that comes up is your mock showcase.
Hey, good times, man. Good times. That was such a fun video to do. That one and the guy building the freaking 20-foot Super Star Destroyer.
Yeah. It's crazy that he actually started building it.
Yeah, like, I remember seeing when he posted the instructions to it on Eurobricks, and I was like, oh, no one's ever going to build that. And this freaking madman tried to build it.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The Super Star Destroyer.
Yeah, I did a mock showcase of a guy who was
right,
building.
that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 20 feet long. Jay, do you remember your old video Protein? I sure do. That was a project for English class. I have a lot of like class projects on my YouTube.
Yeah, most of my videos that aren't Lego related, I just private it.
I probably should do that. This would all be a lot simpler had I just purchased that lipstick piece, but whatever. You live and you learn. Do gray Jedi get blue and red lightsabers? No, they get gray lightsabers. Does this not work with a 3-length bar?
Is the lipstick piece longer than a 3-length bar?
It's like slightly
shorter.
longer.
Shorter?
Oh, did I? Oh. Where? Oh, it's right here. Jay, you should make a video reacting to that stuff. Reacting to my old cringe-worthy videos.
I agree. I would like to see that.
Bro, you need to do that.
Yeah.
Bro, react to those old stop motions where you were doing the sound effects with your voice. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember Jay, did you ever have Rock Band?
I did not, but I played it like at friends' houses.
Do you remember like the microphone that came with it?
Yeah, yeah.
I used that microphone to do like those very early stop motions. I didn't have another one. It was a USB microphone that came with like the Rock Band. So
Wow, that is so funny.
But yeah, I plugged it in and used that, and I remember just like holding it like to my lips, being like, no.
That's amazing.
Oh, good times, good times.
That is amazing.
That's some like creative YouTube shit when you can't buy stuff as a kid.
Oh yeah, yeah. Trying to figure out how you can. I remember before I had a tripod, I literally just built one when I was doing stop motions. Like I didn't have a tripod. I literally just built one for my camera out of bricks.
Yeah, that's cool.
It actually like worked out pretty well. Like it
Do you
didn't
use
suck.
a webcam?
No, dude. When I first started doing stop motion, I used a digital camera that took batteries.
Cool.
That was the worst thing ever. Like, I remember this one time I was just like, my mom took me to the store to buy some batteries for my camera. I went to Walgreens actually, so I had like two options. I could get like a 4-pack of Duracells, or this like 10-pack of like the Walgreens brand batteries for the same price. And I was like, oh, like this is such a better deal. Like I want to be able to record so much. Like, dude, I kid you not, like 8 pictures with the Walgreens batteries and they died. So like I burned through the entire pack, like barely being able to animate anything. I was so upset. It was at that point that I realized that you get what you pay for.
It wasn't meant.
Now you can just do mostly everything for slow motion on your phone.
Exactly. Yeah, it's so easy for you young kids. But yeah, no, that was such a frustrating, because like I had like such big plans for that night. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get so much animating done. It's gonna be such a good night. Like I got this giant pack of batteries. Like I'm gonna be good to go. Nope, not at all. I remember I think that Christmas I ended up getting a digital camera with a rechargeable battery, and that was like the coolest thing ever. It's like, oh my god, like I don't have to wait to like go to the store to get more batteries to animate. It's so crazy to think, like, at one point in my life, like, the biggest obstacle for me, like, making stop motions was running out of batteries. Honestly, like, I hated that as a kid with any toy. like, oh, it's run out of batteries, and like I'm not old enough to just go to the store and get more. So like, I guess I better figure out something else to play with.
Like, I think stop motions are so cool, and I would like to do them sometime, but they require so much time and effort for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, what am I screwing up here?
I want to get back into it.
Me too, man. Me too.
I started to get pretty good at animating. The last one I did was, I guess, in 2015. It was so long ago now, I guess. But
The last one I did, I think, was like 2016. And I got much better at it than I was when I was younger. But, I mean, that's the thing about stop motion. Like, when you get better, that usually means, like, you're taking far more pictures, you're editing more. Like, it just takes considerably longer.
yeah, Dragon Frame really helps too.
Do you have Dragon Frame?
Yeah.
Wow, what a pro. That's what I need to get.
Actually, fun fact for anybody who wants to get into stop motion, Dragon Frame offers a student discount.
They do, yeah. I checked that on their website.
It's significantly cheaper if you do that. But honestly, anybody getting into stop motion, it's so easy now. All you need is like an iPhone or iPod Touch, and then just download an app, and then you're good.
Yeah. I was still using a DSLR for quality, but yeah, like, yeah, I mean, it's so simple now.
You can even do
It
green
doesn't really
screen on your
cost you
phone.
anything to try it now. Whereas, like, back in the day, you needed, like, a full-on camera, maybe a computer, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was also, like, you know, back in the day, like, having a powerful computer, I mean, it didn't need to be top of the line, but, like, animating all of those pictures was, like, such a toll on a computer. Like, my first computer that I had when I was trying to animate, like, good luck,
I remember I
man.
had to use my dad's computer to do it.
It took me forever to render those videos, like, and sometimes they just, like, if it was too long, it just wouldn't render. Like, what I'd have to do, I would just have to, like, I would just add all the pictures to, like, a thing, and then I would just, like, render that in, like, 1 or 2 minute increments, so they'd all just be video files, because, like, trying to edit everything, like, picture by picture just took so long. Like, my computers didn't have the resources to do it.
You should use Windows Movie Maker.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Windows Movie Maker was. I would still use Windows Movie Maker to this day if they didn't stop producing it. Like, I remember, what was I
there's so
doing?
many good programs now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't actually use it, but like the only reason I stopped using it was because I got a new computer and I found out, oh, like Windows 8 doesn't have Movie Maker anymore.
Wait, so what do you use now, dude? Do you use, like, Sony Vegas or something?
I use a program. It's a free program called DaVinci Resolve.
It's called what?
DaVinci Resolve.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Really? I'm shocked you use that program.
I mean, it's free. That's why I got it.
Well, I know, but, like, that's a very professional program.
Yeah, I really need to, like, dive deep into it and actually, like, start using some of the features.
Like, actual professionals use that. It is free, right?
Yeah.
I think there's, like, a pro version which just unlocks, like, color grading stuff, which is, like, nobody needs that if you're doing YouTube videos.
Right. Brickflyer Smoothly says, did I see his Dathomir mock? I don't think so. You want, send it to me on Insta, I'll check it out.
You could post it on the Discord server if you have that.
Or that too, yeah.
Wait, so what camera do you use now, Jay?
Oh, I'm still using, don't be mad at me, but I'm still using my Nikon.
Your Nikon?
Yeah.
It works. I mean, it looks good enough. When I watch your videos, I'm not that upset.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I think of, like, for, like, my channel, like, the next equipment upgrade I'll probably do will be a computer. Just for, like, rendering stuff faster.
Well, if I had to suggest something, it would be some type of gimbal or stabilizer.
That, yeah, I actually do need to get that. I like...
That would be a nice thing.
Yeah, and those are like $100 or something.
Yeah.
They're not as expensive. They're coming down in price. Like, you can find a good one for, like, something new.
Yeah, that's actually not. I might actually do that. That's not a bad idea at all.
That would be a big upgrade because you don't get that like that handshake that a lot of people might get just kind of woozy from.
Right.
But also, I have to say, a desktop PC is definitely worth it.
Yeah. Yep. If I wasn't spending all this money on Lego, I totally would have done that a
Lego
long
is
time ago.
expensive.
Hey, what's up, Michael
I saw
Irwin?
you can get a really cheap, good desktop PC at Costco now, like under $500, and like actually have good specs.
I would probably build one.
And I had like an AMD processor on. Wow.
Yeah, you obviously don't.
David,
like
you don't own a desktop, do you?
Yes, I do. I have a lot of.
Oh, okay.
The main computers I use is a laptop, and then I have a little desktop. I just actually bought a new computer. It's a Mac Mini.
Oh,
This
okay.
little box.
I was gonna say because I feel like we talked before. You edit from your laptop, don't you?
No, I use my desktop now. I used to use a laptop to edit.
Oh,
For a
okay.
long time. Like, part of Kashyyyk, I guess. And then all of Scarif, all of Cray was all edited on my laptop.
What a pro.
Yeah. Listening right.
Mike Irwin asked, "What are my thoughts on the Coliseum?" I think it's a pretty cool set. I mean, David's actually built it. I don't know.
What's that?
The Coliseum?
I love it. I'm gonna make a very positive review. And like I put in like quotes review. There's not much to review it, to review about it. It's like,
Right, yeah.
It's more just like, is this worth that amount of money? How's the build? And does it look cool?
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
And yeah, space is a huge part of the Coliseum for sure.
It's actually not that big, actually.
Really?
It's big, but it doesn't take nearly the space of like a UCS Falcon.
Right. But I mean, like if you're not already collecting huge sets, I think that one would be a big deal for someone
It's
who
actually
doesn't
just
have
as
it.
long as like the UCS Y wing. Like it's not that big.
I mean, but it's still much bigger around.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think in comparison of like how big it is.
I'd say it's like, what do I have in here that someone might actually own?
If anybody has like the first order Star Destroyer, if you took that and like spun it around, that would make the shape of the Coliseum's foot.
I think it's bigger than that. I think it's a little bit bigger
like,
than that.
You twist it around like the
No, I know what you mean.
that would
Like
make-
the length of the Star Destroyer is basically the diameter of the Coliseum.
Yeah.
I think it's still a
Maybe
little bit bigger
slightly
than that.
bigger,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. What's it? Well, maybe a better comparison is the.
I was gonna say if you took the UCS Falcon without the mandibles, I think that's probably how big it is.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not bad. It's pretty good size actually. It's perfect size actually. I don't have any complaints.
My only complaint is that it's not Star Wars.
I just think it's actually well worth the $550 comparative to other sets that I've built. And it doesn't feel like 9,000 pieces. You know, Jay, you were on my stream.
Yeah.
It took me 13 hours to build, which don't get me wrong, that's a long time. But it didn't, like, I felt like it was much easier to build than, like, the UCS Falcon was.
Right.
Yet that has way less pieces.
And we never got that encounter of Star Wars Fury and Jay.
Oh yeah.
We were so close. We were on the verge of greatness.
Words of greatness.
Yes.
What's that?
Me and Star Wars Theory were almost in the same place at the same
That
time.
would have been so great if we had the two of you talking. I was hoping for it. Didn't happen, but it could have. I think he was in there when he popped in.
Yeah,
I
I
think
said like, "Oh, he's Jay."
I came in like right after that, and I don't think he commented anything else after that. I think he got scared.
I actually know. I met him at Star Wars Celebration. a couple days. I got to hang out with him. He's a nice guy.
Oh yeah. Well,
but
as long as you're not well, never mind. But yeah.
obviously you both have your different opinions, but like, and he is actually just like a cool dude. I would actually like outside of Star Wars would hang out with.
Right, I got you.
So you know, sometimes you might get the impression that he's kind of like, I don't know, whatever you get the impression of, whether that's good or bad. But he's actually a good guy.
I don't know. He did my boy JD Brick Fanatic dirty, and I that doesn't sit well with me.
No, that's fine, Jay. I understand.
He did say that Kit Fisto was a better character than Rey, so.
Oh
that's
my
sad.
god! Oh, my camera went out. Ugh. Let me turn this back on. How? Tell me Kit Fisto's personality. Tell me, anybody. Tell me now.
I mean, I can't say I disagree.
Tell me
Okay,
Kit
no, Rey
Fisto's
is
personality.
a great character.
What the heck?
My
But
hands are
a good
black.
character.
Tell me Kit Fisto's personality.
He's the smiling underwater dude.
Yeah, I smile.
What do you guys think is going to happen in the next Mandalorian episode?
It's definitely gonna be unpredictable.
Well, I think he's just gonna break, what
I
is
mean,
it
they're
called?
going to do
Bill
a...
Burr's
Obviously,
character out.
it's probably going to be a prison break episode, right?
Yeah.
I hope they skip that part and go a little faster.
Yeah, I hope we just like cut right to like the escape of like what's his name that he's trying to get? Bill Burr's character, or not Bill Burr? What's his name?
You know Bill Burr.
Gideon, Moff Gideon.
No.
I keep forgetting his name every time.
Yeah, I keep too. I didn't really like his character in season 1. I could care less.
Bro, he had a shoulder gun.
Mayfield.
Mayfield,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what the next episode is going to be. It's going to be like a Boba and Mando prison break episode. If I had to guess.
Wait, they're in prison?
No, they're
Well,
gonna
they're trying to
break
bring someone
Mayfield out of prison.
Ah, okay.
Again.
Out of a New Republic prison, which will actually be interesting in contrast to what we see in Rogue One, the Imperial prison. I'll be interested to see that. Because the Imperial prison, Rogue One, very brief scene, but it was really cool looking.
Bro, we
Yeah.
got to see the squid lady.
Dude, I just love seeing like the repurposed turbo tank. That was great. That made me so happy in theaters. I was like shaking Javier's hand, and I was like, dude, oh my god, it's a turbo tank.
Oh, the simple things that make David happy.
It's those touches. Also, really just like the world. It had Halo vibes for me personally.
I think it would have been cool to see more of the prison compound.
It looked kind of like I would love to see more of like an Imperial mine or something like that. Like I really Solo kind of like wasn't Solo on Korriban or no
Kessel.
Corellia? No, I thought it was on Corellia.
It is on Corellia as well, but the mine planet is Kessel.
I'm not thinking of the mine. I'm thinking of like the shipbuilding.
Oh, the shipyard. Yeah. All right, sorry about that, guys.
They didn't like really show like the best of it, in my opinion.
I mean, well, the only
I expected it to be like so much cooler than what they showed in Solo.
I thought it looked cool. They just kind of speed past it all, though. I thought that was the problem. Like at the beginning, it's dark, so you don't really see anything, and then when they're like speeding down the streets, it's a pretty fast sequence. So like, you don't really get a chance to kind of take it all in.
Yeah, I know. That's just like there's so many problems with Solo, and that's definitely one of them for me.
The biggest problem with Solo was it was too dark.
What's that?
The biggest problem with Solo is that it was too dark.
No, seriously. I remember in theaters being like, I literally can't see what's going on.
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous.
I was like, is there something wrong with our projector in
Yeah.
the theater?
No, same
That's
here.
not
I was
bad.
watching it. I'm like, why is this dark?
Honestly, jeez.
It doesn't need to be that dark at all.
Worst
The same.
cinematography I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
And it wasn't like a horror film, or there's nothing like need to be hidden in the darkness. It was just dark for no reason.
Yeah, it was just dark. How the heck does this stay? Oh, there we go. That's cool.
Dark does not translate to gritty.
Yeah. Francis says the biggest problem was the fuzzy guy died. Are you talking about Rio? Rio has a name, alright. He's a person and he's not a person. What the heck is Rio? What is Rio's species? Wow.
Which character are you talking about, Jay?
The guy with 4 arms.
I don't know. Oh, I got an Admiral Trench.
John Favreau. You said you had an Admiral Trench minifig?
Yeah.
How?
It's a custom figure, and I paid like $130 for it.
Seriously?
Which is quite a lot for one thing.
For Admiral Trench? Are you
I
kidding me?
wanted it, man. Okay.
That is so... oh my god. That's how you know you have too much money to spend on toys. Like, and that's coming from me.
It was one of 32, Jay, okay?
Dude, that is so ridiculous.
It looks really good, though.
Oh my god. Admiral Trench.
We're never gonna get a Lego one, so I wanted it.
Admiral Trench. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
What?
That is...
Stop judging me.
that
Stop
is
judging
just...
me, Jay.
wrong on so many levels. I'm sorry,
No, it's
David.
not.
Yes, it is. Oh my god. $130! Bruh.
Is it like custom painted and stuff? And a
Yeah,
custom
it's got like a
build?
custom molded head and arms and stuff. It looks cool. There's a lot of work that went.
Bro, you
into it.
better use that in a mock. Like, you better use that in a lot of mocks.
Well, that's
Wait,
what
how
I
much did
got.
he pay?
I wouldn't have gotten it unless I was going to use it for something.
How much
Okay.
did you pay?
$130
For one figure?
for one minifigure.
Not just one figure. For Admiral Trench. Like, Chrome C-3PO, okay. Cloud City
Do you want
Boba
me to send you
Fett.
a picture, Jay?
Yeah, send me a picture,
We
dude.
have to see it.
Send everybody a picture.
Oh my god. David has gone too far. Oh my... Admiral Trench, dude. Wow.
I need better lighting to show it off. But it's really cool. It even has like a custom like hilt for his handle. Like they went all out for it.
Who knows? Jay might be surprised.
If I had a super cool artist friend who was like, hey bro, I'm making this Admiral Trench figure and I'm gonna be selling these customs for like $130, I'd probably be like, I mean, it looks nice, dude, but like no one's gonna buy that for 100. Like, come on, dude. And then you have guys out here like David who would actually buy it.
The hardcore fans.
You gotta be a hardcore Clone Wars fan to buy an Admiral Trench for $130.
Right now, Jay.
Okay. What's up, Techno? He says he's in chemistry class. That's what's up. Lego Mando Productions says you'll do another mock contest anytime soon. I probably do need to do another actual like YouTube mock contest. It's been a while. The Coruscant Speeder contest was fun. David was an honorary judge in that.
Oh, we should do that again, Jay.
We should.
I enjoy judging with you.
That was a good time. We had some pretty awesome entries too. Like I was really happy to see what people
Jay,
could do
are
with
you gonna
those.
enter the Lego Star Wars Holiday Contest?
I'm not allowed to.
What? That's not a Lego branded contest, though. It's a Star Wars contest.
I'm pretty sure I'm still not allowed to.
That sucks.
Okay, this looks really good. But
you see
100
the trench figure?
Yeah, $130 though.
I know, but it is a good looking figure.
Here, let me show you guys. All right, y'all tell me, would y'all spend $130 on this?
Let's see. It is pretty detailed though.
It's very detailed. I'll say that.
Exactly. I didn't
130.
just, like, waste money on
130
something that was
though.
trash.
130 though.
It's pretty good. Oh, it looks very good.
That's with shipping too. I think it was $115 and $15 for shipping.
What?
I mean, if you're
15?
able to
Wait,
use-
wait. Was it from overseas?
No, it was in the U.S. It's just he had to ship it like UPS or something to get it before Christmas.
Oh my god. Why did you need it before Christmas?
I didn't. He was just doing that for everybody.
I
He
mean, it
shipped
is.
it in a big box. It came in a fancy case. I'm not that upset.
Oh my god. Brick Army Production says, "What kind of mock would you use it for?" That's a great question.
The case made of popcorn.
How often do we see Trench?
You see him in the Bad Batch arc.
That is
Quite a
true.
lot.
Yeah, and that one arc where the clone kills the Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the flowy
No, he was in the Order
tentacle.
66 arc, yeah, and then he was also in the Cat and Mouse episode. So three different arcs.
All right, guys. Admiral Trench. There's your first hint for David's next huge mock. Admiral
There you go.
Trench has returned.
I think it's a really awesome looking figure.
It is an awesome looking figure. $130 though.
I know it is very expensive, but you know.
That's how you know you've made it in life.
I was worried it was gonna feel really cheap, but it like the plastic or whatever you use in the mold feels really good. Like it actually feels Lego-y. It has that like plastic.
Right, I feel you.
So you know, I was happy with it. It looks really accurate, and it looks like you could put it in a mock. Like it doesn't
Right.
look stupidly like painted or weird.
I feel you. I agree.
That was an important thing. And that's like the best one I've seen. I saw someone else also working on like a 3D model of a trench that looked really good, but like obviously a 3D model is going to look a lot different than the real version.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I want someone to make a custom printed or custom molded Captain Atheno. I would drop some serious money on a custom Captain Atheno.
Who is that?
He's the red guy from The Force Awakens that Finn goes to talk to when he's gonna leave on Takodana with the stingray looking helmet.
Gotcha.
That would look cool as a minifigure.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I spent 130 on him, but I would spend some big money on him. Custom board gullet, bro. Custom quad.
Up until then, the most expensive minifigure I'd purchased was like $90.
All right, so David, how depressed are you gonna be when Lego announces that in a very like in a landslide vote, the fans selected Admiral Trench to be the minifigure that comes in a UCS gunship?
That would be disappointing.
No, better
But,
yet.
I mean, regardless, you're not going to get that coat. Like, there's some details on that figure that, even if Lego made one, it's not going to be as accurate or as detailed as that one.
I feel you.
So I don't feel like, even if like Lego ever comes out with one or someone else makes one, I feel like it's still it holds up. I feel like it looks comparable to the General Krell figure we got in 2014.
I agree, but I don't love that Krell figure. Like it's
Yeah,
it's not a terrible figure, but it's just way too tall. Like the way I think they would really benefit from redoing that Krell figure using the same arms that Rio had in from Solo. I mean, it would be kind of hard for him to hold. No, he doesn't even have 4 lightsabers. He has 2 double-sided. So yeah, that would work out perfectly.
Yeah. I agree.
You know, I want Lego to make another of those tactical droids. Those
Yes, that's a good figure. It's an
I was also
expensive
waiting for
figure.
those water droids you see on Command.
You said the battle droids?
The water droids?
Oh yeah, the aqua. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Bro, that's
the
what we
aqua
really
droids.
need. Yeah.
Those look so cool.
We never got those. And I saw a concept for that squid separatist thing that Ventress kind of rides in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I forget what it's called, but like they made a
Right,
prototype of it. But they never released it as a set, and I was like, that would have been like such a great set.
Oh, Lego like made a concept of it.
Yeah, it was. Do you remember that like every like big Lego Star Wars fan knows about it, but like that picture Lego posted of like the prototype case.
Yeah.
It's in that. You can
I
see
totally
it,
forgot about that.
It looked really good. I'm really sad they didn't make it.
Shout out to Mom23Bears, says he just got the Lego Razor Crest. That's what's up, dude.
Ouch. When it just blew up. How many
Okay.
kids are going to be so depressed when Christmas comes, Christmas Day, and they find the Razor Crest and be like, but Mom, Dad, it blew up.
It's all good. Everything worth having in Lego and Star Wars has blown up at some point or another.
Honestly, I think he's going to get a new Razor Crest at the very end of the finale.
He's gonna get one far younger and more powerful.
All
I
I
just
hope
wonder,
is-
they'll get a new ship if he has to, but like, what is it going to be? Is it
Just
going to be
please
like a
not the
similar
same.
looking gunship?
I hope it's not a slave too.
Oh my god.
That'd be hilarious. Is the slave one the same that Django has? Like,
Yeah, it's the same ship, yeah.
Yeah.
it is. Out here shipping some Bad Batch figures.
Bro, I'm
To
so
the
hyped for
boys.
Delta Squad. So you said it ships when next week is Delta Squad?
Probably
on ship?
Wednesday is what we're
Okay.
looking at.
It's about time.
I am so hungry right now. Jeez.
Shout out to Colt for the $1.99 super chat. He says,
Oh.
bruh, David, hashtag David Hall's rich AF. I mean, yeah. Bro, you know you're rich when you're out here dropping a Benjamin on an Admiral Trench figure.
Yeah. Honestly. On another note, my printer guy screwed up 75 Bad Batch figures.
Ouch.
And what he did is I think he accidentally printed a different figure's design onto the back of like one of the other figures. Obviously that messed it up. But now like he's sending them over and we're gonna replace them and stuff. But what do I do with 75 Bad Batch misprinted figures?
Bro, sell them as like exclusive, like rare misprints. Only
I
one in
guess.
10,000.
Well, like, what do you even charge for that? Like $5?
I don't know. Maybe just throw it in with random people's orders, just like
That's
as
what I
a.
was thinking. Is like, I feel like it would be a good like freebie, but at the same time, there's so many people where I've put misprinted like stuff into orders, and I'll get emails saying, "Did I get something messed up?" And I'm like, "No, it was a free gift." So, I don't
Oh
know.
my
I'll
God.
figure it out someday.
Techno, bro, yes, a Beskar ship. That's gonna be the next Razor Crest. It'll be invincible.
Yeah, he's gonna find the armorer again, and she's gonna forge him like a new Razor Crest.
Yes. No, he's just gonna bring like the rubble to Quill, and him and Quill are gonna have a montage rebuilding the Razor Crest again.
But first, he's gonna rebuild Quill.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, that's right. Oops. Baby Yoda ball ship. And there are so many details on this freaking Y-Wing. I feel like I've been working on this for a while, and like, I barely
so much
any anything done.
Alright,
Yeah,
Jay,
we
I
might-
gotta pop off, my man. It was nice chatting.
Alright, take care, bro. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Are you streaming again later, tomorrow, or this weekend or something?
I'm definitely streaming Saturday. I might continue streaming tonight when I get home, because I'd like to... I don't know if I'll finish this, because it's still a huge... A lot of pieces are still left on this, but I might work on this tonight on stream. We'll see. See how I feel.
Got you. Maybe I'll drop by.
Sounds
But
good.
I'll talk to you later, man.
Alright, see you, bro.
See you, boyo claws.
Yeah.
Alright,
Jay,
bye.
planning on restarting my channel soon. What mic do you recommend for someone just starting out? I mean, I use a Blue Yeti, which is a pretty expensive mic, but the Blue Snowball is a pretty... It's not a cheap, but it's a cheaper alternative to it, so... I co-sign either of those. And yes, easy fan. I didn't see your thing about Captain Athano. What was your thing about Captain Athano? Rich Boy, do you ever buy from Republic Bricks? I have not bought anything from Republic Bricks. Have any of you guys on the call bought anything from Republic Bricks?
No.
Not really. I do think some of his stuff is kind of overpriced. Like 350 for a Y-wing, for a 501st Y-wing.
Like $130 for an Admiral Trench.
Probably.
Bruh, I can't. Bro, David is a Lego baller for sure.
I mean, what was the most expensive figure that you bought, except the Chrome C-3PO?
The Cloud City Boba Fett, I paid like $150 for it.
Oh yeah, of course.
So,
That
yeah.
one is just such a classic now.
Exactly. Trying to think. Other than that, I don't know.
Actually, also don't know.
Maybe the Luke Skywalker. No, that someone gave that one to me. I'm trying to think what other Cloud City figure I bought. The Leia was also given to me. Man, I got lucky with some of those figures. Shout out to Brick Plumber for that Cloud City Leia. I don't know, I have to think about that. The Jango Fett I bought was like $55. JMC says he's currently working on a 3D sculpt of Lego Boss Nass. Oh, that's what's up. Are you at all using like the Lego Star Wars version of him like as like a reference? Lego leak Baby Yoda and Frog helmet sets. Oh my god. I don't care what nobody says. Dude, the Frog Lady looks so creepy in my opinion.
True. I think it just looks weird because it's like a frog. I just think of Earth and not a Star Wars species.
Right. I mean, David spent a lot on that figure, but I don't know if I can talk much. I spent a lot on Mox.
Yeah. I think my most expensive figure is Black Hair Kanan.
Oh, did you actually buy him, or did you just get him from the set back in the day?
I got a ghost with the Phantom, and I think the seller didn't know or something.
Wow.
Got pretty
Bro,
lucky.
that's what's up.
It's funny because I bought it like right when Black Hair Kanan was like a meme here.
Oh, that's amazing. That is so awesome.
It was perfect.
Black-haired Kanan is the GOAT. It says the new Star Wars Lego game has the Phase 2 shiny clone trooper that's updated and a Captain Atheno character too. Yeah, the Force Awakens game, I'm sure you're talking about Force Awakens. Because Captain Athena was in that. But like there's some like surprising characters in that Force Awakens Lego game.
Yeah, isn't that like the unfortunate thing that's like a total different studio that makes those models and
Yeah.
has nothing to do with the Lego production.
Yep. Playmation says, do you have a smooth hair Leia yet? I do not. I need 2 of them. I need one of them in her like episode 4 outfit, and the other one, what other one does she come in? Is it her episode 5 out? I don't think so. Techno, can you steal your cousin's smooth hair Leia for me? Tell him I'm a celebrity. Oh yeah, it's the Hoth Leia, which is so dumb because Leia's hair doesn't even look like that on Hoth. That's the worst part about that figure. It's not even accurate.
Oh my god, the prices.
What, for smooth hair Leia?
Yeah, I just searched.
Yeah, it's
like
ridiculous.
so expensive, 100 plus.
It's not. I bought enough Black Series from him. Bro, do it for me. Not for you, for me. I want it. Playmation says he got it with the set. Did you get it with the X-Wing or with the Tantive? I actually had that X-Wing, but I did not get smooth hair Leia.
It's so crazy that you're buying also all the variations. It's so crazy.
It's all for the clout.
And then it also sucks that Bricklink like adds like a batch of figures.
Dude,
so your whole setup is wrong.
I was like super close, and then they added like 100 figures. Like, oh, well, so much for that.
Yeah, now it's just worth it to wait till you have all of them and then
exactly
fix it.
Yeah, I've had like some these figures sitting next to me for a while. I need to put out my next minifig update. I got some pretty interesting
so
ones.
Enjoyable because it's like you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like a mystery.
Oh yeah, it's like a opening however many mystery packs.
Yeah.
Playmation says he got it from the Tantive. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. It was only in late... Oh, the ones from, like, 09. So he sent me an instant message of the work in progress sculpt. I will check that out right now. Let's see about this Boss Nass. Oh my god, that's actually pretty awesome. That is actually really cool. Can you guys see this? Barely.
No.
Oh, nice.
So many details on this ship. Oh my god. It's like you think you're going to progress in the build. And it's like, nope. You got more details. I mean, that's great. Like, by all means, give me all the details.
So much scribbling on this one.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Sam Ferrara. He says, OMG, I literally just finished this mock today. It's an awesome build. Feels like 1,000 1x1 parts of the... Yeah, exactly, dude. It's crazy. Caleb says, please respond. Should Grogu have a lightsaber? Bro, absolutely. He absolutely should have a lightsaber.
Like a small one.
A very small lightsaber.
Toothpick lightsaber.
Bro, that would be awesome.
And then observing himself.
That would be so cute. Like, aw, he cut off his little finger. It would have to be like too heavy for him. Like he'd be like falling over with it. Like he can't lift it. He would just be dragging it around everywhere.
Like, are you even like able to get a lightsaber in that time period?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
Isn't this like right around the time Luke was rebuilding his Jedi Order?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there you go. They all had lightsabers. But yeah, of course Grogu needs a lightsaber. Next EI game, Grogu fallen over. I love it. So did Ahsoka name him, or did he choose his own name?
No, she didn't.
It's like Shmi had a terrible name, so she took it out on Anakin by calling him Annie, and like having everyone else call him Annie. I will never forgive George Lucas for calling Darth Vader Annie. That's a girl's name. Little Annie?
So apparently, the whole Boba Fett knee dart thing has been like an actual thing. Like I heard the Boba Fett actor say it.
Yeah. I mean, it was on his costume, so.
Yeah. Still kind of weird, but
it's pretty funny.
I guess. Yeah.
It's an interesting place for a rocket.
Actually, man.
Little orphan Annie. Was Boba Fett thick in Legends too? I'm sure he was.
I mean, fat is the German word for fat.
So I think I'm about to finish up here. I need to get ready for work. This is the progress we've gotten done on this extremely detailed Y-wing body. This thing is ridiculous.
Yeah. Call it a T-wing and be done with it.
There we go, yeah.
T-wing.
It's like a slave. This is my custom slave one, guys. See? See?
I see your old school slave one on your right.
Yeah. So that's going to finish things up for today. Thanks to everyone who tuned into the stream. Sam Ferrari, I guess I have done the UCS Y-wing, and yeah. So I'll probably do another stream tonight just to continue working on this because I would love to not only get more of this done, but get like all of this done so all these pieces aren't just on this table right here because there's a lot. So tune in tonight if you can. It'll be pretty late, so just be prepared for that. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today. So take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, boyos.
Oh, real quick, thanks to Dylan Callahan for the $5 dono. He says Ahsoka didn't name him. He was named in the Jedi Temple. But, like, named by who? I'm still confused.
Well, they're masters. Maybe it was his name before the Jedi took him in.
Oh, so that wasn't a new name. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I got you. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, so Ahsoka knew who he was.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. All right, guys. Thanks for that clarification, and peace out.
Bye.
Bye.